Greetings everybody, my name is Tommy the Game Master and welcome to my channel. Well, I have been playing Five Nights at Freddy's the last couple of days, and I noticed that people who play this are divided if it's a really scary game or if it's just plain silly. I decided doing a video on the jump scares and some tips on how to be prepared for them will help. I haven't beaten the game, and quite frankly I'm not very good at it. I've made it to night 4 though. For those who don't understand the plot or the point, basically you're a night watchman for Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, a pizza chain that is a lot like Chuck E. Cheese's and uses animatronic animals to entertain the kids. At night, though, the animatronics come to life and start walking the halls of the pizzeria. If they make it to your office, they will stuff you into an animatronic suit that will end your life. Whether they're doing this because they think you're a rogue animatronic not wearing any clothes or evil spirits looking for revenge is up to debate, but judging from Freddy's eyes, I would assume it's the latter. Oh well, regardless, it's still a better fate than eating the pizza, I suppose. So why do some people consider this scary while others consider it silly? I think there's two factors in this when it comes to fear in the gameplay when it comes to this game. First off, it tests your being able to use resources under conditions that could make you anxious. Second, how do you react to unannounced and unpleasant sounds? If you're not an anxious person, then once you figure out the sounds and the movements of the game, it's not that hard. It's simple when one of them gets close to you that they appear in the doorway, close the door until they go away. However, if you're anxious like I am, you oftentimes hit the door too soon or too much. And while it's excusable in early nights, later nights, closing the door too much will end up sapping all your battery resources, ending your game by having Freddy here give you a big old bear hug. In fact, I would say this game is a perfect allegory for what having anxiety is like. You kinda just want to shut yourself off from the world where it's safe and just kinda stay there. Unfortunately, I have found out if you just stay put and not move long enough, life will make the choices you have been avoiding for you and you're not going to like them. It's kind of like what happens here when you only last about half the night with the door closed, and then the power will go out and you will be forced with the consequences of not using your time wisely. In this game, it's your character being stuffed in a giant bear suit. The other thing that can cause people panic is the scream that happens whenever you get caught. It's not scary, but it is a very unpleasant sound that happens when you die in this game. It's certainly not the animations that are scary. Foxy here without the sound looks like he's dropping by to grab a beer out of your fridge, and Freddy here is just a hugger. But when you throw in the sound into the mix, it's downright unpleasant. As for me, I get jumpy around loud noises, and that sound makes my skin want to crawl, even if I'm prepared for it. So if I know it's about to happen, I take off my headphones so I don't get it at full blast. So I've made this guide just to know when a jump scare is waiting. Knowing you already messed up does help you prepare for this. Alright, for those who haven't played, there are 4 robots that will stalk you. 2 on the first day, which are Bonnie and Chica. Bonnie will approach from the left and Chica from the right. Day 3 adds in Foxy, and Day 4 will have Freddy, who, with the exception when he's right outside of your office, likes to hide in the shadow. Freddy moves quickly and likes to hide behind Chica, so pay attention because he laughs every time he moves. Anyways, let's get onto the 2 signs that will happen to show you've already screwed up. Let's start with one that's not too bad. In this clip, I've already left Bonnie in on purpose, and I knew he was outside the door and let him sneak in. And when he sneaks in, I can no longer use the light or close the door, and if I ever switch to a video feed, Bonnie will grab me. Now, I suppose in night 1 and 2 that's not a big deal. Just watch the other side for Chica, and the same thing if Chica sneaks in the room, just watch the other side to make sure Bonnie doesn't get in. However, in later nights, you also have to worry about Foxy and Freddy, and you need to watch the video monitors and make sure your doors are closed when they're around. And since I can't watch Foxy emerge from Pirate's Bay to keep him still, nor can I close the door, guess what's going to happen after a while? I would assume it would be Freddy sneaking in if I let Chica in, but so far I have been smart enough to keep him from entering the office while the power is on at least. The other sign that you're about to be nabbed and might want to get ready for a jump scare is if you ever watching things on the monitor and you hear this raspy, breathing, groaning sound. Take a listen. If you ever hear that sound, take your headphones off or hit mute on the computer if you dislike the sound. Then meditate and picture yourself becoming one with the Fazbear suit, and then be prepared to meet a very pushy salesman. Don't believe me? You will hear that same ghostly groaning on the phone guy's last message before he's attacked. If you hear it, it means you've already lost and you weren't paying attention, and it's game over unless you're standing right at 6 o'clock. You can keep your monitor up for a while, but after 3 or 4 groans, it will automatically come down and you will be attacked by an animatronic. I hope this video will help some people when it comes to overcoming the jump scares and being prepared for them. If you know it's about to happen, like I said, you can always hit mute or something. The animations themselves aren't very scary. They're actually kind of silly, but that noise drives me nuts. Anyways, this is Tommy the Game Master thanking you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below.